Welcome to Vision, Impact, and Purpose. See your vision, walk in your purpose, and impact lives with your gifts and talents. Thank you for tuning in to listen to Tikwa, your Christian virtual assistant coach. Join Coach Tikwa as she shares her own journey, shifts your mindset, inspires you while sharing insights and tips for a profitable virtual assistant business along the way. Now here is your host, Tikwa, founder of PowerPo Assistance.
Good afternoon and welcome back to my live broadcast. My name is Tikwa Scarborough. I am a virtual assistant Christian coach. I help new, aspiring, and seasoned virtual assistants earn consistent monthly income. And I also take my clients through my unique process, which attract and retain clients while increasing revenue. So welcome back to my broadcast. And we're going to talk about why we are not seeing results in our business. I wanted to talk about this subject because I see it all the time. I see a lot of people are saying, I can't find clients. Where are the clients? You're looking at other people instead of working on self. So we're going to talk about 5 things that we're doing in our business or not doing in our business that is not allowing us to see the results. These are some important topics that I wanted to talk about today because I'm very passionate about what I do. I'm very passionate about my clients so that they can see the results in their business. I'm so passionate about this. And it's one thing that I learned as a mother, okay? You can't want more than what your children want. You want your children to do the best, but they have to want it for themselves. And I learned that the hard way, guys, okay? I have a 30-year-old and it was just certain things that I wanted for him, but I stressed myself out about it because I really wanted him to see the success, but he had to want it for himself and he had to learn and go through the process. So let's talk about some of those things that we're not doing in our business that is not allowing us to see the results that we need to be profitable. And one is not being consistent. That is the number one root of not seeing the results in our business, is not being consistent. When we are not consistent, everything else fall apart and is not consistent. So when you are consistent, you're going to see consistent results. When you're not going to see the results, you're either not going to see the results or you're going to see the results for a little while and then it's just going to start falling off. So I've seen a lot of people who started, like say, for example, I like to use social media because social media is organic marketing, correct? If you're not using ads. So if you're using social media, we have to work twice as hard or 3 times as hard as someone who is using Facebook ads, Instagram ads, or any type of ads, or have the investment to invest into the marketing materials. So we have to work for our business so that we can see the success. So if you're on social media and that is the platform that you're using to market your business, then be consistent with it. Mary and I went live on our page, the Dynamic Business Building, a couple of days ago, and we talked about leads. And that is one of the ways of gaining leads is through social media. But social media is not the only place that you should be marketing. There are other places. So take some time and really think about what platform you would like to share your social media with. I don't suggest going on 5 different platforms. Take at least 2 platforms, but mix it up a little bit and add Facebook groups to it, networking events, reaching out to people one-on-one, having that belly-to-belly talk to people, because what I found is that when I talk to people one-on-one, that means, as my coach would say, belly-to-belly, okay, I see more results because I have that one deep conversation and get into their minds of why they're not getting clarification in their business. So you should be doing the same thing in your business, whether you are Pinterest. I know, Jane, you're a Pinterest manager. You manage Pinterest. You set up people's Pinterest accounts and things like that. So what are some of those things that your clients need to see, the content to help them with that? How are you going to solve their problem? So just being consistent on those platforms, going into groups and providing content, providing information that is going to help your ideal client. That's why it's so important to know what is your client's pain points. If you don't know what your client's pain points, then you're just going to be just fibbishly just adding content to social media. And it's not about just adding content. It's about being strategic about it. So that means that you have to be consistent with planning out your content. It's not just about just posting on social media. So number one, we talked about not being consistent. So let's get consistent. Okay, guys? Number two, I see a lot of people with too many excuses. We make a lot of excuses all the time, whether it's family needs, our children, if you have a spouse, our friends. And I can speak to this because I am a single person. I'm a single mom, and I have to work with my child with school and setting boundaries when it comes to my business and stuff like that. And I can't make excuses saying that, oh, my son is not doing what he's supposed to do in school, so I can't work on my business, or I can't do this or get this done because I need to make sure that he's doing A, B, and C. We have to teach our children responsibility and set those boundaries for them as well. If you don't do A, B, and C, this is what's going to happen. And when this does happen, and if you fall off, then there's consequences to that. So just picking your battles, like on what it is that is allowing you to make so many excuses for you not to work on your business or do the things that you need to do so that you can stay consistent. Even if it's just waking up early in the wee hours of the morning before anybody get up and work on your business. Even if it's just 15, 20 minutes, it doesn't matter. 15, 20 minutes is a lot per day or every other day. We make up too many excuses. In the evening time, if you're working a 9-to-5 job, you got to get home. You have to cook. You have to spend some time with your children or with your spouse if you're married, or even if you're just by yourself and you're just a single person living alone and you for work, you have that downtime for yourself. Who's off a little bit, and then schedule some time where you need to be working on your business. No excuses. There's no excuses. If you said that you wanted to build a business and build an empire or build a business that is going to afford you more time with your family, financial freedom, and whatever other reasons why you build this business, impacting lives, people are waiting for you to show up. And by you continuing to make excuses for yourself and for your business, then people are going to miss out on you. They are going to miss out on what you have to offer. They are going to miss out on that gift that God has given you so that you can bless other people. So let's stop making excuses and turn those excuses into action into our businesses, okay? So that we can collaborate together, we can make money together, and we can make an impact on people's lives together. Okay. Number 3, all talk and no action. I see it all the time. Oh, I want to be a virtual assistant. I want to be an online business owner. I want this. I want that and all this stuff. I'm going to do this. I'm going to invest in this, and I'm going to work on this part of my business so I can do this. All talk, no action. Someone who just shows up and blah, 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 talk, but then they don't do anything towards their business because 1, it could be because they're afraid, right? 2, it could be procrastination. And then 3, it could be just, I'm just trying to show up and fake the funk. Okay, so people could buy into whatever I do, whatever that reason may be. People have all different kinds of reasons, excuses. They have fear of being successful in their business. There is a such thing as having fear of success, procrastination, or self-doubt, self-talk. All that plays a role in talk and no action. Okay, so number 4 is you're not getting help. You can search the Google, the internet for all the information, check out the blogs, go to people's lives. You can do all that and you can come out with a wealth of information to get you started. But what you're not going to get is the strategies behind you being a profitable virtual assistant, a profitable online business, a profitable coach. You're not going to get that. Okay. So yes, there may be some people who cannot afford to invest, but there are little low-hanging fruit that people do offer to help you, right? And that low-hanging fruit can be $7, $27, $47. $97. If you're not ready to invest in a coach, a one-on-one coach or group coaching, there are other programs that you can invest in to help you move forward in your business. And I know that a lot of people who are invested in my low-hanging fruit was able to move forward in their business. Because why? They were consistent. They didn't make excuses for themselves. They were all action, less talk, and they invested into what I had to offer. Whether it was on a 30-minute or an hour consultation, they got a lot from that. And I can give you one person, and this was a few years ago, was in my old group, becoming a virtual assistant and rocking it. And she was ready to give up. When I say she was frustrated and she was ready to give up. But she kept coming to the group, asking questions. And then one day she sent me a DM. And she's like, Coach Tikwa, I've been watching you and I have been implementing some of those things, but some of the things that I'm not getting results. And she was very honest and she was very truthful in the things that she was doing and the things that she wasn't doing. And although you can be consistent at doing the things that you're doing towards your business, it may not be the right things that you're doing towards your business to get the results. Okay. So there's a difference between being consistent and doing the right things and strategizing to get the result, or just plain old just doing things and being consistent in your business. Because you could be consistent in your business and just be busy working on your business instead of busy trying to make money and generating the income that you desire for your business. So she got on a call with me, and it was only supposed to be for a half hour. But at this time, I was still getting my foot in the door of being a coach. But that half hour, and I didn't know boundaries. So that's another thing, is a good thing in business, is setting boundaries. But I invited her onto a call. She got on a hour call, half hour that turned into an hour call with me. And when I say that this woman took notes, she asked questions for everything that I said. She got clarification on what she needed to do in order for her to make her business work. And she took notes. She even read those notes back to me. And whatever she did not understand, she asked questions to get clarification. And once she did, she took that and she ran with it. And she was not ready to invest because she was just starting and she wasn't making any money. And that's understandable. Sometimes you're not ready to invest. But that free consultation, that was something that she took and ran with it. She was not letting go that advice that I have given her, some tips that I have given her for her business. Once she gained that knowledge, she took it and she ran with it. And now she's a profitable virtual assistant. Each time she sees me, she thanks me and she's grateful. She was like, I'm so grateful for our talk. I'm so grateful. I even had an interview with her, but I think it was on my IG account, or I think it was just an interview, period. And she was reading off the notes that she has taken when we had our call, like about 3 years ago, guys. Okay. And she's doing so well in her business. So my thing is, get the help. You're not seeking help. Sometimes we don't know the strategies because we've never been in business, or we've been in business so long that we can't even figure out the strategies. We're trying to figure it out and we can't figure it out. This is why God placed people with gifts that are trainers, that are consultants, that are coaches, that are teachers to help you, because they've been through it. They've been through it before. Now they're teaching you the strategies. Now, however, some of those strategies may not work for you, but taking the meat and spitting out the bones, that's the one thing. Another thing my coach taught me. She says that although somebody may not be the person that you would invest in as a coach, but some of the information that they have is valuable. So say, for example, I don't invest in people who do a lot of cursing and all that stuff. I try to stick from that, but that doesn't bother me. However, because this person was successful and she had the strategies to help me build my business, I invested into her product and got results from her products. So you can eat the meat, take the meat, and spit out the bones. All the other stuff, you just throw it away. So get the help that you need in your business and stop being inconsistent. Stop making excuses. Stop talking and not taking action, and get the help. All right. Now, sometimes, my last one, sometimes we get the help, but we don't do the work. Come on now. Am I speaking to somebody right now? Am I speaking the truth? Because I'm a witness. I'm not a witness. I can vouch for that. That I have invested in something and I did not do the work. Have you done that? If you did, put it in the comments for me right now. Let me know that you invested in at least 1 or 2 products and you did not follow through on everything in that program. And this is why we are not seeing the results in our business, because we're investing in stuff. Or if someone give you something as a gift, you're not taking it and you're not running with it, because the system works. I know with my coaching, the system works, but it doesn't work for everybody because everybody has not put in the work to get the results. They have not put in the work, but the people who have put in the work are seeing the results in their business. They are gaining clients. They are hiring clients. They are putting waiting lists in place. Waiting list, guys. A waiting list for their clients. These are the results that my clients are seeing. And I'm pretty sure that whoever you invest in, you're going to see the same thing as well. So highly suggest that if you invested in something or you had a coaching program that you still have access to, go back into it. Go through it from the beginning and start back to the basics. Go back to the basics and start working through that program so that you can see the results in your business. Are you tired of being tired? Are you tired of not seeing the results? Are you tired of working on your business day and night and not seeing the results because you don't have the strategy, or you're inconsistent, or you're making too many excuses, or you're just not investing in yourself? That's the best thing that I have done. And that's the one thing that I can say that I don't skip out on myself. I invest. Okay. I invest in myself, because guess what? When you invest in your business and you invest in someone else's products or services, more than likely people are going to invest in your service or your products. If you are a cheapskate and you say, oh no, I'll just pay for this $100 thing, then you're going to attract those type of clients that just want to pay you $100 or $150 and be a cheapskate too. So are you going to play big and you're going to invest in yourself so that your business could be big and so that you can gain the high-end clients that you want in your business and that you want to work with? Then I highly suggest that you take these tips that I have given you today and start implementing, investing. Stop making excuses. Be consistent. Get a strategy in place. Find someone to help you with that. Okay? I may not be the coach for you, but I pray that you will be aligned with the coach that is for you, with a trainer that is for you, with a mentor that is for you. Okay? So I'm not for everybody. Your clients, all those clients are not for you. Clients belong to the next virtual assistant, the next coach, or whoever it is. It may not be in alignment with your values or what you do or what you represent in your business. But you want to attract that, right? Because I know that I do. I attract the type of clients that I want to see in my business. They are in alignment with my business. So again, I'm just going to run through those 5 tips. Is 1, be consistent. 2, stop making excuses. 3, stop talking and take some action. Number 4, get some help. Number 5, if you get the help, do the work so that you can get the results that you want in your business. So thank you for joining me live. Thank you for those who are listening to this podcast. Thank you for those who are joining me live on my business page. And I hope that you really take these tips and really sit down and go journal about all these things. Pick the ones that speak to you, that you know that is happening to you, so that you can start working on that for your business so that you can see the results. So thank you for joining, and I will see you on my next episode or broadcast. Talk to you later.
Thank you for listening to Vision, Impact, and Purpose with Coach Tikwa. Be sure to tune in again for new episodes and visit her website at tikwa.com.